This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning and welcome to INCRadio South Central States. Today we are live here coming to you from Oklahoma City. It's our first time broadcasting here, so hopefully everything goes well. Today we will talk about various Tagalog phrases and words to see if our guests know how to pronounce any of these words. And so with that, let's go ahead and introduce our guest. Let's start with somebody who is local from Oklahoma City. Brother Beryl, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brother Beryl Ravinera. I'm a minister worker here in Oklahoma City.
Thank you. Welcome.
And I'm usually behind the camera, but today I'm, I guess, a victim. So, Brother Nathan Russell. I don't have to use brother. Nathan Russell.
Where are you from, Nate?
Where am I from? That's a good question. I would say Florida.
Okay.
Is most accurate, but currently living in Fort Worth, Texas.
All right. And then we do have another guest who is remote. Eric, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Eric Haler. I'm from out here in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Why, good. Now, so before we get started, I just want to know your background, okay? So for me, even though my ethnicity is Filipino, I was born and raised in the U.S., and so it'll be good trying to see if we can try to guess any of these things. And so let's start with Eric. Eric, what is your ethnicity?
My ethnicity is a bit of a mix of everything. We've got a lot of European descent for me, but I'm just a good old country boy out here in the South.
So have you always been here in the South?
Yes, my whole life.
Okay, perfect. And then Nate, what is your ethnicity?
Half Filipino, half white. My white is French Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandmother actually could speak French. I grew up mostly in Florida, so yeah, not like Orlando, Florida, Miami, Florida. No, like Panhandle, Florida.
Okay.
So like proper South.
Okay.
Being in the South, yeah.
And Brother Beryl, what's your ethnicity?
Well, I am full-on Filipino, but I was born and raised in New York.
Okay. So we're assuming that you did not grow up speaking the Filipino language?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, so let's go see how we do. So we are going to ask for our audience participation because what we're going to do is we're going to flash words up on the screen, and then it's up to you guys to determine who do you think will be able to say it correctly. So if you think Brother Beryl will do it, put in his name. If you think Nate can say it correctly, put in his name.
Oh, no.
If you think Eric is going to say it correctly, put in their name. Okay, now, if you think none of them will be able to say it correctly, you could put none, or you could put all, okay? And then so we'll see how the audience is with guessing whether or not our guests can actually speak Tagalog, okay? So let's go ahead and let's start with our first word, okay? The first word, hopefully, is going to be put there. First of all, just by looking at the word, do you guys know what the phrase is? Any of our guests?
It's a greeting.
It looks like some Spanish words right there. If you were to kind of just say it out loud, it just reminds me of some of my Spanish classes. So I'm probably going to have to go along with something like that.
Okay. So hopefully our guests can see what's actually being showed there. Now, I need you guys to chime in. Who do you think will be able to pronounce this correctly? Do you think Brother Beryl can say it correctly? Do you think Brother Nate will say it correctly? Or do you think Eric's going to say it correctly? Or maybe none, right? Okay, so
I've never used this phrase ever.
Ever? You've never?
No.
Okay, so you know what? Let's just do this. Okay, so people are saying that Brother Beryl will get it correctly. I don't know.
I say that.
You think so?
You see?
Okay,
I say that.
so let's start with Eric. Eric, what do you think that word is?
I
How do you
believe.
pronounce it?
How do I pronounce it? Kumusta ka?
Okay, Nate,
Kumusta ka?
Kumusta ka?
Brother Beryl.
Kamusta ka?
Okay, well, you
You
can,
got the
It sounded
intonation and
better.
everything down.
I think kind of, right? So it is kamusta ka. Okay. You have to remember with the vowels in Tagalog, it's a, e, I, o, u. It's not a, e, I, o, u.
Right. I
And
noticed
so,
that like 80% of the vowel sounds are ah. So
yes. So
if I just guess, I should have a good chance of getting it right.
yeah. So it's not too bad, right? Kamusta ka?
Kumusta ka? How's that?
Kumusta.
That works?
Eric,
I sound
Kamusta ka? Kamusta ka?
you see how his K is kind of hard? Now, do you guys know what the phrase means?
is it good
I
morning?
have a guess.
No. What's your guess?
I think it means how are you?
Yes, it is. How are you?
Ah.
And like you said, it is kind of like Spanish, right? Like in Spanish, it's como estas. And so it kind of breaks off of that. And that's where it kind of came from. Como
Yeah.
estas is how are you in Spanish. Now it's kumusta ka in Tagalog.
Because of course it is.
Okay, let's go to the next word. All right, so there's another word, and this should be an easy word that hopefully everybody uses. Who do you think will say this correctly? I'm hoping all of you can say it correctly. Who do you think is going to be able to say this word correctly? Go ahead and type it into the chat so we can see who they think will guess it correctly. So maybe our tech could put in there if anyone's doing. Okay, so let's start with Nate this time. Nate, what is what do you think this word is?
Salamat.
Okay. Eric.
Oh boy.
Eric, how do you pronounce this word?
Salamat.
Okay.
Salamat.
Brother Beryl.
Salamat.
See, I think he's got it the closest. Salamat.
He's going to sweep. I should just give you this trophy now.
And I think you just have to, it has to be like softer, not so hard on your consonants.
See,
right?
but like Texas and Northwest Florida, like the complete opposite side of the earth from the Philippines. Far away from that.
So say it again. Salamat.
Salamat.
See,
Salamat.
because you're salah.
Salamats.
Now, do you know what salamat means?
Thank you. Right?
Yes.
Got
So
it.
you got one right? Yes, that is thank you. And
Just
that's
hope for
how,
me yet.
so even if you don't know anything else, if you encounter a Filipino, you could always say salamat because that's just, thanking them. And even like when I go vacationing and I can see someone's Filipino, and as soon as I say salamat, then they're like, oh, Pinay kayo. And I'm like, yes, and stuff like that. So that's kind of one word that everybody knows.
Yes, but please don't say anymore. Please don't say anymore.
That's what I do in Spanish. When I say gracias, I'm like, don't say nothing else because I don't know anything else. All right, very good. Let's get to our next word. I think it's going to get a little bit harder. No, before that one. Before that. There you go. All right. I remember my friends would always want to learn how to say this word, and I would tell them, and the way they would say it is just so funny. So after you guys share, I'm going to tell you how my white friends would say this word. But Eric, let's start with you. What do you think?
I say this one. I say this one a lot, so hopefully I'll be able to say it right. So,
Okay.
mahal kita.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Nate.
I'm in trouble because my wife's here. She's running our cameras. All right. Mahal kita.
Very nice.
You were looking at her too.
Very smooth.
Brother Beryl.
All right. This is also a phrase I always say to my wife, actually. Mahal kita.
Oh, very good. Very good. When I used to teach my white friends this, they would always say, mahal kita. And I'm like, what? Mahal kita. I'm like, no.
Mahal kita.
It
right?
is mahal kita.
Mahal
Kita.
kita.
Mahal kita. And what does that mean? Since you
really-
guys all will say it.
Really gotta jump that last
It-
syllable.
It means I love you.
It means that you're expensive.
Hey, you're not the only one who said that. Actually, Brother Oliver Gabentrina said, you're expensive is what mahal kita means. So it's not just you. See, but I wouldn't know because I haven't said that to anybody yet lately. But anyways, all right. Okay, let's go to our next phrase. This one's a little bit longer, so you may have to guess a little bit more.
Oh my.
Okay. So this word is there. Who do you guys think will get it correctly? Do you think Eric will get it correctly? Do you think Nate will get it correctly? Or do you think Brother Barrel will do it? So, you want to bring the words up again so they could see it? All right. Who wants to try to guess first?
Ooh, I'll do it. This sounds like fun.
Say it again, Nate.
Magandang umaga.
Okay, Eric.
Magandang umaga.
Brother Barrel.
Oh boy. Magandang umaga.
Yeah, I think he got it the closest, right? It is magandang umaga. What's magandang umaga?
Good omelet.
Sure.
I don't know. That's what comes to mind. It means good morning.
It is good
But when I
morning.
think of umaga, for some reason, I think that it sounds similar to omelet.
You think so?
That's how I remember.
It's
Yeah.
only because you're hungry, brother. It's only because you're hungry.
And actually maganda is more, it's more beautiful. So technically you're saying beautiful morning, but nobody ever says beautiful morning, so it is good morning. So maganda means
Yeah.
beautiful.
No, morning's beautiful.
Yeah,
Not
and
a
then-
morning person.
Neither am I. Very good. All right, let's go to our next one. It's kind of the same, but the second word is different. So let's see if you can try to guess this one. Anyone?
All right. I guess I'll give it a shot. Magandang hapon.
Okay. Nate?
Magandang hapon. I was trying to copy him. And it failed.
Eric?
I'll try a little differently. Magandang hapon.
Okay, so here's the thing with Tagalog, okay? If you say hapon and hapon, those are two different words.
So I said the other word.
Yes. So when you say magandang hapon, you're saying hello, I mean good afternoon, right? But when you're saying magandang hapon, like Eric said, then you're saying beautiful Japanese. Because hapon is Japanese. But-
Really?
But that's how it is with the Filipino language. It could be spelt the same, but depending on how you pronounce it, could mean different things.
How the word's
So-
sophisticated.
Pronunciation is extremely important in Filipino language.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I just said beautiful harpoon.
Okay, let's go to our next one. So this one just ties it in. So all these three is kind of all related. All right. Eric, you want to try to guess this one first?
Magandang gabi.
Okay. Nate?
You're killing me with these. Magandang gabi.
Brother Barrel.
Magandang gabi.
Okay. Yes. So he said it correctly. What's
Yeah, I
magandang
was way
gabi?
off.
What's magandang gabi?
Good evening.
I believe good evening.
Yes. Yes. So that is correct. So now you guys at least know how to greet people, right? Now you know how to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's good day? Is there a good day? Do you guys know? Melanie, what's good day?
Magandang araw.
Oh, that's right, magandang araw. So if you don't even know what time of day it is, magandang araw.
Doesn't like Taglish? There's a lot of Taglish now when people talk, isn't there?
There are, which
I
I
could
don't
just be
like.
like Magandang day.
No,
No.
no. Like for
I
me,
can't cheat. Come on.
no, for me, I'm okay if people speak Tagalog, and if they do pure Tagalog, I'm okay with. But what I don't like is when they do the whole Taglish, like you said, where they mix it. It just gets on my nerves. I'm like,
Well.
either speak English or Tagalog. You
Gonna
don't
get
do
on your
both,
nerves. Be getting on your nerves.
right? Okay, so before we continue with the rest of the words that we're going to try to attempt these guys to say, we do have our first thinking cap. And so for the audience, don't forget, put in your letters A, B, C, or D. No need to put the whole word. And then for our guests, if you all would like to guess, you can go ahead and type it into the chat, but do not say it out loud because we got to give people a chance. Okay. So the first question is, what city is known as the summer capital of the Philippines? Is it A, Tagaytay, B, Sagada, C, Boracay, or D, Baguio? Okay, so put in there what you think the summer capital of the world is. Is it Tagaytay, B, Sagada, C, Boracay, or D, Baguio?
I'm glad you didn't ask me to read that because I was way off.
Oh, maybe I should have made you do it all.
I think I've been here though.
I've been to 3 of those 4 places, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to any of these places?
I've been to two of these places.
Which places have you been to?
I've been to Tagaytay and Baguio.
To where? Say that again.
Tagaytay.
Eric, have you been to the Philippines?
Yes, I have been to the Philippines twice, and I've been to Baguio.
Oh, you have been to Baguio. Anywhere else on the list?
Not on that list.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of that list, I've been to Baguio. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Baguio.
Not Baguio.
Baguio.
Not Baguio. So yes, so I've been to Baguio, I've been to Tagaytay, and I've been to Boracay.
We have a request, by the way, from Renz
What's the next one? Oh,
to read the next one.
so he wants Nate to do the thinking caps. Oh, I'm good with that.
I hope there's no Tagalog in the next thinking cap.
Of course there is.
All right.
This is all about the Philippines. Okay, so let's go with our next word. Let us see what our next word is that they have to try to pronounce. After there. Okay, so yeah, it's hard when there's a lot of syllables because now you have to try to guess what it is. Okay, so who would like to try to attempt what this word?
This reminds me of that skit, A.A. Ron. It's not A.A. Ron.
No, it is
No,
not.
it's not like that.
Say that again, Brother Beryl. Okay, Paelam. Okay, Nate.
No, my actual answer would, I think, Paalam.
Nate.
Paalam.
Okay, Eric.
Paalam. Paalam.
Okay. So it's actually paalam, right? Paalam.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I didn't say you were wrong.
Oh,
I just
Oh.
laughed.
I got one right for one.
But do you guys know what paalam means?
Palm oil.
No, it's not palm oil. Do you guys know what paalam means?
I believe it's like to let someone know. To let someone know.
To
Yeah,
inform?
yeah. But usually people use this to say like goodbye. So it is. It's like you're telling them you're leaving.
Yes.
And so that's what like paalam is, right before you leave someone's house. Oh, paalam na.
Oh,
Saying,
my
hey, I'm
mom would give me
leaving.
a palo.
Palo, that's different.
Yeah.
What's palo?
Disciplinary action.
That's a spanking.
Palo.
I know that
It's
word.
not.
See?
It's every Filipino's word that they fear very.
Yes.
The wooden spoon of justice.
Oh, so yours is a wooden spoon.
Oh yeah.
For the barrel, did you get palo?
Oh, I got the belt.
You got the belt.
I got the belt.
My father was an engineer, so he designed his own paddle, and it was great. He had ergonomical grip, air to go through, so it really smacked you.
See,
deserved it.
I didn't know if white folks would hit their kids like the Filipinos do. That's
Oh
why.
yeah. Unfortunately, we just do it out in public. We don't go behind closed doors. That's why
Yeah.
we get in trouble.
So with us, yes, we got the belt if it was anything major. But usually they use slippers, right?
Yes.
Can you guys imagine getting hit with a bakya?
I don't know what that is.
Do you know what a bakya is?
Is that a chicken?
Switch.
No. A bakya is a wooden slipper.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's slipper made out of wood. Can you imagine getting hit with that one?
Rather the regular slipper.
Exactly.
What kind of wood are we talking? Like a particle board? Or?
No, it's wood. But it's, and they're not comfortable to walk in, so I don't know why people even make this.
Bamboo switch.
All right, let's go to our next word. Oh, people got hit with a hanger. What else? I'm trying to see what else. That reminds me of Mama Dearest. I don't know what else people got hit with. Okay, so this is another word. Who wants to attempt this?
Airlines.
Eric.
Yeah, I hear them say this on the airlines. Mabuhay.
You got me, girl. Nate.
Oh, you're looking at me.
Attempt at it, Nate.
Mabuhay.
Okay, not bad.
Decent.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Mabuhay.
Okay, mabuhay. Yeah, it's that's just a greeting that they do. It's like live long and prosper kind of a thing, mabuhay. So that's usually people could say that as a hello or a goodbye. Just like with the Italians, how they say ciao, it could be a hello or a goodbye. Same thing with the mabuhay. It's more like live long kind of a thing. In mabuhay, the sense is the same as aloha. Yes, so it is like the aloha. Yes, very good. All right, let's go to our next word. That was an easy one. What's the next one? Oh, okay. Why are you laughing, Brother Beryl? Nate, let's start with you.
Why don't we start with him so I can copy him?
No, because
Hindi po.
Hindi po. Okay. Eric.
Yeah, my wife says this to me all the time whenever I'm trying to go out and do stuff. So yeah, hindi po. A little more anger to it. No, I'm just kidding.
Is your wife listening today?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna get it afterwards.
That's okay. This is a safe space because she can't come into the room right now while you're doing it. So,
For now.
for the barrel,
All right. Hindi po.
hindi po. What's hindi po?
No, but respectfully.
Yes, a respectful no, right?
Respectful decline.
But when you say Hindi po, that's something else. Because Hindi, that's the
No.
the
Means no.
is
Hindu.
Hindi is yeah Hindu. So yeah, so you don't want to say Hindi. It's Hindi po.
Hindu po.
Hindi po. Hindi po. Okay, let's go to our next word. All right. This one. This one, every single Filipino says this all the time. It's like one of those phrases where if they don't know what to say, they'll just say that or, like that. So I want to see what Nate, how Nate pronounces this
Back
one.
to me again.
Yes.
The siege word, sige. Oh no, they're laughing already.
Eric.
I always say this one twice. So Siggy, Siggy, Siggy.
Brother Barrel.
Sige.
Okay. Well, they all thought you guys were all going to get it right. Okay, so it's not Sigi because I don't know what Sigi means.
Getting siggy with it.
Yeah.
So it's more like Sige, right? Sige. Do you guys know what it means?
You're
What sige
asking
means?
us if you were correct. I'm not the one to refer to.
What is Sige?
It's like a response saying like okay to something.
Yes. So yeah, it's like an okay, yeah.
Like a filler
Go for
word.
it. Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
Like
Yeah.
how we say, you know.
Sure, yeah. And that's why sometimes like I said, you'll hear people say, "Oh, sige, sige." Like it's just they don't know what else. Sige is what I say to my kid when I dare them. That's what Ren says. Well, it's true though.
It would mean different things, like based on the tone. I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
because if you sing sige, that's fine, right? But if you say sige, that's something else, right? That's like you're tempting them.
Sige.
Okay. And Rome was saying he's waiting for the Tagalog word hoy. But I didn't think we put hoy because I thought that was a little bit too easy. But yes, hoy. They tend to say hoy instead of you or something else is hoy. Okay, let's go to our next word. I'm trying to get to the harder ones. Okay, here, this one. This is a pretty easy word. Eric, let's start with you.
Oh man. Okay. I was hoping somebody else would. Let's see here. Ingat.
Because I think Nate's looking away. He doesn't want me to call on him.
Trying to hide. Let's see. Ingat.
Oh, not bad.
That's very close. Yeah,
Not bad.
that's really good.
Nate?
Get lucky.
Ingat. Really? I really tried. I concentrated on the words. Oh, you're laughing because I got it right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Locked in too.
No,
There we
because
go.
I think you were listening to what Eric was saying.
Channeling all my Filipino genes, pronouncing that correctly.
And what about you, Brother
All
Vero?
right, let's ingat.
Ingat. Okay, do you guys know what ingat means?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
No idea.
Like a
That's the best word I said.
bye, take care.
Yeah, so it's like take care. A lot of times when people leave, you always say ingat. It's like be careful. So that's something that you want to say. And like Karen says, ingat po to those traveling, right? So it's you're telling them to be careful and take care. Very good. See, now you guys are learning.
Ingat.
Pretty soon you'll be able to speak Tagalog, Nate.
I'm learning that I'm terrible at Tagalog.
Pretty soon I'll have you attend to the meetings where they're speaking Tagalog instead of me now.
Sure.
All right, let's go to our next one. All right, so our next one is, oh yes, let's try to guess this one.
Oh my.
All right, let's, Nate.
Okay. Subukan natin.
Eric.
Subukan natin.
Sorry. Brother Barrel.
All right, let's get locked in right now. Subukan natin.
Man, how are you telling me you don't speak Tagalog?
I really don't.
He's sandbagging. He's cheating or something.
I think he is. I think he's cheating. So say it again, Nate.
Subukan natin.
Now, I don't know what that means, but that's not what it is. Right? It's subukan natin.
That's what I said.
Subukan natin.
This is literally word for word.
Okay. What do you guys think it means? What do you guys think it means?
I've never seen this word in my life.
It's
Never?
let's try it. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's try it. Right? Subukan natin. See, that's
That's
what,
why I don't know.
no, that's what my parents would say when they were daring us. Like when we would say stuff and go, so sige, subukan mo. Right? It's like, go ahead,
Wow.
try it.
Heard that
how
phrase.
we talk about it. Oh, it's from your wife?
But that's not fair. Barely understand the language, and now there's like a whole layer of intonation
Yes.
added on top.
Yes, and it depends on what you end, whether it's you or me or they. So that's a whole nother thing, right? So when they say subukan mo, it's like go ahead and try it. But that's
And
not.
I'd be like, oh, okay. You insist.
But it's not. They're not giving you permission to try it.
No, why not?
You say so. Okay.
Okay.
So the
let's
tone
go
on
to our
that
next
one's
one.
important.
Say it again.
So the tone on that one's important.
Yes, it is. It is very important. Yes. Okay. So the next one might be a little bit harder. Who do you think is going to
A,
get
a
it?
little
This one?
bit. A little bit.
Who's going to guess this? You guys think Nate's going to get it? Do you think
This
Eric?
is like German. They
Brother
just get
Bear?
longer and longer and longer. They just keep adding syllables and words.
Okay. You know what? Who wants to try this? Eric, you want to try this?
Yeah, let me give a whack at this. Pag-uusapan natin mambabay mababa.
Oh boy.
My tongue gave up there at the end.
Nate.
Pag-uusapan natin. Why are you laughing? All right.
Hey, he was talking to his wife.
Pag-uusapan natin mamaya.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Brother Beryl.
yeah, I'm trying to lock in now. All right, let's see. Pag-uusapan natin mamaya.
Yes. So he got it the closest, right? Pag-uusapan natin mamaya. Do you know what that means? See, this is when you get in trouble too. And they don't want to bust you in front of your friends. So they're just telling you we'll talk about it later.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? So you said it correctly,
Yeah.
you just didn't know what it meant.
No, I did understand it. It's just I remember hearing that a lot from my mom when I was much younger, and I
Yeah.
really did not understand.
Yes.
And I'm
You got
just
it.
like, okay.
Interesting choice of words and phrases you want for the show.
Well, I was just trying to think some easy ones.
Easy.
The ones which were always getting into trouble.
Exactly. So that hopefully you guys got into trouble so many times that you know what your wife was yelling at you for. Okay, before we go on to the next one, as per Renz's request, we're going to have Nate do the next thinking cap.
All right, here we go. Advance it one.
There you go.
What is, oh no. What is the national fish of the Philippines? E, tilapia. Did I say that right? Tilapia? F, bangus. Bangus. G, lapu-lapu. Or H, dalagang bukid.
So yes, it's either what's the first letter?
If they get it wrong, they're going to blame me now.
So it's either A, B, C, D. What are we? Is it E, F, G,
Yeah,
and
E,
H?
F, G, and
So
H.
E, tilapia. So tilapia, you got pretty close, right? Next one is bangos.
I didn't know tilapia was a Tagalog word. I thought it was just
Yeah.
tilapia.
No, tilapia. There's bangos,
Tilapia.
right? And then lapu-lapu, and then dalagang
Lapu-lapu.
bukid.
The dude that speared Magellan.
Yes.
Yes.
So he was named after a fish, I guess.
I could pronounce
The
Magellan.
fish was named after him.
Oh, maybe.
Could be.
You can pronounce Magellan because he wasn't from the Philippines.
I was looking for the word milkfish, but I'm not seeing it.
So then maybe that isn't it. I don't even think I've had milkfish. So go ahead and put your answers in the chat, E, F, G, or H, and then that way you get your points. All right, let's go to our next word. I'm hoping the next word is easier.
Oh, it isn't.
Okay, these are full on phrases now.
Nate,
All right. This looks like Nintendo right off the bat, but it's not. Naiintindihan mo ba?
ooh,
Moba?
almost.
There's a question. Mo ba?
It's close. It's close. Very good, Eric.
Not. Oh, I gotta go back to that. Na ititin mo ba?
For the barrel.
All right. Naintindihan mo ba?
Yes. See, he's saying it correct. Do you know what it means, though?
That sounded like 2 syllables when you said it.
Naiintindihan mo ba? But you have not heard these words from your wife? Because I figured this is another phrase that they would be using on you guys.
Oh no, what does this mean?
They're asking if you understand. Because you know how sometimes boys don't like to listen? So this is when they would ask that, like, do you understand? Yes, no.
No.
So
I
Melanie
don't.
never asked you if you understand them. So you must have gotten things in. You're good.
My wife would always say that one too fast.
All right. Let's go to our next word.
Oh, this is a very nice phrase.
Yeah, this is a good phrase. And it's if you just break
Lead
down
the way.
syllables.
Lead the way.
All right.
Nope,
Yes.
nope, nope,
Nope.
nope,
Okay.
nope. Eric,
Oh my. Kaya mo yan?
kaya mo,
Kaya mo yan?
kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo yan.
Yang.
Yeah, you just copied him.
I'm trying to read this.
Brother Barrel, what do you got?
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan. Do you guys know what kaya mo yan is? It's words of
Oh,
encouragement.
of course I do. Yeah.
You
You got-
don't?
Like, you can do this. You got this.
Yes,
It's
you
a
got
ve-
this.
It's a
You can
very,
do
very
it.
wonderful phrase.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, people say that to me all the time.
See? Kaya mo yan.
And now you know.
Just-
yeah,
like
but not
now.
in that tone, in a different tone.
We're saying right now, kaya mo yan. You will learn Tagalog. But yeah. Okay. Let's go to our next phrase. See, people are saying here's a very easy Tagalog word. Oo. Oh, Alan Work said that's an easy word. Oo. Yes. Okay. Oh, who wants to guess this one? Nate?
Oh no. Pwede mo ba akong tulungan?
It's very close.
Eric?
Pwede mo ba ako? It flashed away. I gotta see it again.
Yeah. Put it back on the screen so he could see it. There you go.
Here we go. Pwede mo ba akong tulungan?
Okay.
That's very close too. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess for me it would be pwede mo ba akong tulungan?
Pwede mo ba akong tulungan? Very good. Pwede mo ba akong tulungan?
We
So
can
it's
do
funny
something.
because
I did not say that at all.
no, you didn't, but that's okay. But it's funny because Rome put in the chat, I'm getting flashbacks of my parents saying all these to me when I was younger, getting in trouble. And I think because these are the phrases that I know, because the same thing, when you get in trouble, these are what they say. But that one is not anything in trouble. So do you guys know what it means? Pwede niyo ba akong tulungan?
It's can you help me?
Yes. Can you please help me? Right? So that's people asking for help. Very good. Okay. Let's go to our next one.
Ah,
This is my favorite.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nate, you know this one?
Oh yeah.
What is
These are cracklins.
They are cracklins.
That's the Louisiana way to say it.
What
cracklins.
what
You are
is it, though?
technically correct here.
No, they sell these at the carnicerias.
Sure.
Chicharron.
Chicharron. Eric.
Chicharron.
Chicharron.
Gotta roll that R.
Chicharron.
For the barrel.
How heavily accented do you want this?
No.
Heavy.
Heavy?
Nah.
Chicharron.
Chicharron.
Well, I've always said it as chicharron.
Chicharron. Chicharrones.
So that is your pork rinds. Now, have you guys had the pork rinds?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you normally eat it with? I want our guests. Tell us what you guys eat chicharron with.
Just straight
I wanna see what you guys
chicharrones with
do.
maybe it has a little seasoning on it. There's the barbecue flavored ones that
Okay.
I like, but I'll just eat them straight.
You just eat it straight?
In Louisiana, they do the cracklins, which are the superior chicharron, by the way.
Chicharron.
They just throw it in a paper bag
Mhm.
that the grease is like seeping through it, and they just throw in some Cajun seasoning.
Okay.
The best.
Okay. For the barrel, have you had chicharron?
Oh yes, definitely.
What do you
That's
eat it
the
with?
reason why my blood pressure is off. But
Yes, please avoid it.
but yeah, typically for Filipinos they eat it with vinegar, and sometimes in that vinegar they put in like the chopped onions and maybe even chilies.
Yeah. So yes, you do eat it with vinegar. Like you soak it in vinegar.
Oh,
So
they really soak it.
yes.
Oh.
Ooh. Angelito Cruz said he eats it with pickled papaya. I haven't tried
That's a
that
good
one.
yeah.
I haven't tried that one. Oh, and Nathaniel Macasero said he puts them on instant ramen. I've never tried that.
That sounds like a great idea.
That does sound
Mm.
like it'd be good.
With kanin. With rice, you eat chicharron with rice, chicharron with chili vinegar. Spicy. Oh, yeah, it has to be spicy vinegar.
I'll dip it in nacho cheese. That's pretty good.
Have you
Queso.
tried it?
Yeah, and queso, it's real
Ooh.
good.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Just
There
take
go-
some
there goes-
fried pork fat and dip it in some cheese.
You know what, Mexican queso? That doesn't. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
My wife likes to top her soups with it.
What's pinakurat? Do you know what that is, Melanie? Because that's what they put in. I don't know what that is. So, okay. Oh, they put in, oh yes, ariscaldo. They grind it up. Do you know what ariscaldo is?
The next word,
It is. Is it the next word?
even though you said it, I'll probably still butcher it.
Let's go see what's our next word. Oh, it is.
Lo behold.
What is that? Go ahead and say it.
Periscaldo.
Okay.
Arroz caldo.
Okay.
That was good.
Arroz caldo.
Okay. Ariscaldo. Yes. Do you guys know what that is?
The rice porridge with ginger and chicken.
Yes. And yellow food coloring. They tend to put, and if they put saffron on it, that kind of gives it good flavor too. But yeah, so if you grind up the chicharron, and that's the topping for the ariscaldo.
Yeah.
That and garlic, right? Fried garlic, crispy
Yeah.
garlic.
Everything's got garlic in it.
Yeah,
Filipino cooking, pretty
they
much.
do.
Anything
yeah.
good is going to have garlic.
Exactly. So that's ariscaldo. Okay, let's go. I think there's one more food that I put in there. What's the next one? Okay. And now we'll see if you guys know what this
This
is.
looks like 100 wins, a kilo win.
Kilo win.
100 wins.
But kilo's not 100, is it? Is kilo 100?
Kilo. All right.
Is
All
it
right.
kilo
Kilo
1,000? 1,000, okay.
All right. I'm gonna say kilo win.
Kilo win. Eric,
Kilo win.
kilo win.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This is the first time I'm seeing this word. I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Kilawin.
No, it's not kilawin because you put the accent on the wrong spot. It is kilawin.
See, it was kilo win. I got it right.
Kilawin. But not win. It's like a softer. It's kilawin. Do you guys know what kilawin
Just
is?
let me have this one.
Do you know what kilawin is?
Negative.
Oh, you don't know what it is.
Hidden
Eric,
Depot.
Eric, have you eaten kilawin before?
I have not eaten kilo win. I mean, unless my wife has given it to me and didn't tell me what it
You
was.
knowing? Okay. So it's like a dish made with goat. Oh, see, so never had kilawin. Is that the Filipino ceviche? So yes, it is like vinegar and goat.
Vinegar and goat.
But see, and they chop up the goat finely and all that stuff. But I've never had kilawin because when I was growing up, we had like acreage and we had animals on my grandma's farm, and she had a goat, which I thought was going to be our pet because we kept feeding the goat. And next thing you know, it got slaughtered, and then they got to burn the hair off the goat before they even start to chop it up and cook it. And so I said, "Oh, I'm not eating that because that was our pet."
Some
Oh,
kilawins
that's-
can also be fish, by the way. So it's not always a certain type of meat.
Yeah.
It's a certain way of preparing.
I bet here in the South we can make that with some white-tailed deer.
I don't know.
Might be a
I'd
little
eat
too
that.
gamey.
I don't know. I don't eat deer, so I wouldn't know.
It's like goat.
But yes,
Delicious.
so I guess kilawin is Ilocano. I guess that's where it comes from. That's what Fred and Lynn was saying. Kilawin is Ilocano. Like I said, I'm never going to try it because I know what it's made out of. All right, let's go to our next word. I think that's it for the food. Is that it for the food? Oh, no, there's more food. Okay,
Oh yes.
this one is good.
Oh, yeah, this is
some
good.
stuff.
Is this a sandwich?
No.
I'm looking at torta, and I know that's like a Mexican sandwich. So
Or-
it's not.
No, it's not a sandwich. It is not a sandwich.
Okay, I'm doomed.
Well, then go ahead and say the word, though.
Tortang talon. Talong.
Alone. Hello.
The tribe.
Eric.
I begged my wife to make this for me for breakfast. I actually like this. This is torta
Uh-huh.
talong.
Okay. Brother Beryl.
Tortang talong.
Yes, it's tortang talong. Tortang talong. What is it, Brother Eric? Since you know.
It's this eggplant and egg and some other viand mixed in with it, and it's just like this whole little patty kind of thing. It's delicious.
So it's like a Filipino version of omelette. What they do is a lot of times they'll like use leftover food from the night before and mix it in with an egg and then fry it, and that's torta. So when they use the eggplant soft and all that stuff, but I know they'll use it with like ground beef or other things that they cook it with because of that was their leftover from the night before.
Sounds like something a superhero would say as they jumped off a roof.
If you're the eggplant superhero, sure, right? But yes, so that is like a I don't know how you would translate that in English. I guess just an egg omelet. Yeah.
Leftovers omelet.
So Eric, when your wife makes it for you, what do you normally eat it with?
I will put some, what's it called? We'll put vinegar and soy sauce, mix that in there with a little bit of peppers and onion, and I'll just drizzle that on there.
Okay. Try it next time with patis and vinegar instead of your soy sauce. Try the fish sauce. That was pretty good. What did you say, Melanie? With ketchup? Yeah, that's the American ways with ketchup.
The UFC.
Oh, the
ketchup,
banana ketchup.
The banana ketchup.
UFC ketchup. That's a different thing.
UFC, that's a brand.
Check it out.
The Filipino.
It's a
No
fighting
banana
brand.
ketchup. Yeah, so it is like omelet. Okay, let's go to our next one. The next one.
Oh my.
Can we do shorter words?
Okay, leave it up there. Go ahead, Eric.
Pamamatubay. Pamamatubay? I think I'm missing some
Pamamat
syllables.
Nubai. Pamamat Nubai.
Okay, keep going.
All right, here we go. Pamamat nubay.
I think that's
Well,
right.
I'm hoping you would say this word correctly, right? Pamamatnubay.
I saw my wife cringe, so I know I got it wrong. Pamamat Nubai.
Yes. So do you know? So Brother Beryl, do you know what this word means?
Oh, this word is a wonderful word. It means guidance. Or
Yes.
to be guided.
Yes, that's why I was like hoping you would know this word, right? So yes, it is guidance. Okay.
I need that. I need some Pamamat Nubai.
Pamamatnubay. Yeah. Okay. Before we continue, it's gonna be Nate's turn again. Let's go ahead and give him another thinking cap. I think this one's easy
Thinking
though.
cap. Thinking
Oh,
cap.
this is
Thinking
an
cap.
easy one. This one you'll know.
Ooh.
This is easy.
We're
one.
doing this one or the thinking
No,
cap?
thinking cap.
Yeah,
let's go to
let's
the
switch to the
thinking
thinking cap.
Yes. That way we can
What's
get it
this
in
one?
before the next one.
Do-do-do.
All right.
I is the Philippines. Oh, I can pronounce these.
Yes,
is
you
it
can.
J, Japan, K, the United States, L, China, or M, Spain? Which country did not colonize the Philippines?
Yeah, because the Philippines was colonized by 3 different countries, so the 3 countries are listed there. So there's only one country that it was not colonized by. So go ahead and put in your answers. What is that? J, K, L, and M, and then we'll get the answers later. All right, let's go to our next word. I want to see how you guys are going to say this one. Eric,
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Nate.
There's a question mark, so ba 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 ba.
Brother Beryl.
Ba 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 ba.
I think he came the closest, right? He came
Yeah,
the closest. So it's ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
See, you gotta pause because if you don't pause, it's gonna be something else.
Bum, 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 bum.
See, if you say ba 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 ba, you're asking, are you going down, right? But if you say ba ba ba, you're just saying you're going down. So it all depends on how you say it. But it is
Are you going down?
ba 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 ba. Is they're asking you, are you
And
going
the answer for me is yes.
Going down.
down? They said it sounds like a Kid Rock song. Ba ba ba.
Ba,
All right.
ba, ba.
Okay. Let's go to the last word. I think we have one more word.
What is this? What is
I
this?
said something shorter. There's a hyphen. It's too long.
Yeah, it had to be hyphenated.
Okay, let's go see what you guys. This is
need
one
my
word
wife.
technically. Who
this?
wants to attempt to say it? Go ahead, try it.
Oh, man.
This is one of them Filipino tongue twisters.
It seems like it.
It's like German. They just keep getting longer and longer words.
But these are not even the longest ones. I was gonna get another one that was really long, but I was like, no, I think this will be the last one. Just
Oh, well, thank you for
just you
sharing.
know.
Thank you for being so nice.
Okay.
All right, I'll give a crack at it.
Go ahead.
Pinakanak apag sorry. Everyone's laughing here. All right. Pinakanak kapag papabag damdamin.
Okay.
Oh boy. Here we go. Pinaka na kapag bagabag damdamin.
Okay.
I hear my wife in the other room. She's having trouble saying it. All right, this isn't fair.
She from the Philippines? Eric, is she from the Philippines?
Yes, she is from the Philippines.
Okay.
She only came over here a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I want to see if the tech can do it.
Yeah, we'll see if she could do it.
Yeah,
But
go,
go ahead.
go,
Wait,
go.
Eric first. I want Eric to try.
I thought he
Oh,
went.
Oh, did he try? Oh, he did.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
okay.
went
Go
first.
ahead. Go ahead, Melanie.
Pinaka nakapagpapabagabag damdamin.
Oh my gosh. And that's today's show, folks.
See, you know what? And that one was too long. I couldn't say it either, so I did it. I did. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
can
you
do
go.
it.
You got to say it too. Go.
Hold on, I gotta see what's written. I don't have it on my screen. Hold on. Where is it at?
We've been saying it all day.
I
We've been
know.
saying it all
No, I can't say it. I can't say it. And that's why I did a voice recording of it. But yes. But do you know what it means, Melanie?
What do you mean you can't? You made us say all those words all day. What is this?
Worrisome or heartfelt. Yeah,
Something
heartfelt.
like that. Yes.
Heartfelt.
Yes.
You just said that.
Damdamin is feelings.
You've just been
Right.
like
Pinaka
magandang
means
heartfelt.
most.
Yes, most.
So damdamin is feeling. So emotional or pinaka. Yeah, it's most heartfelt.
Like I've never
Most
heard anyone.
emotional.
Yeah, I've never heard
Most
anyone use this.
magandang heartfelt.
I've never heard anyone use
Go
this.
for it. Go for it.
Where's
Bring it
the
back
word?
up. Bring it back up. Bring it back up. Go for it, Arnie.
Pinaka na kapag ba. I only know damdamin.
Now you know how it feels. Now you know how it feels.
I only know damdamin.
Now you know
But
how
yes.
it feels.
So, but did your parents ever talk to you in Tagalog when you were growing up?
My mom tried to teach me just little words here and there. I think I can understand.
What about you, Brother Beryl? Did your parents speak to you in Tagalog?
Yes, they did. They spoke to me in Tagalog a lot when I was young, but like they said, because I was very hard-headed, my answer to them would not be in Tagalog, but it would be in English. So I never really learned how to speak Filipino or Tagalog.
Yeah, I went to the Philippines in my 20s. And, being born and raised in the States, they figured I couldn't speak the language. And so they would like to talk about me in Tagalog. And I would pretend like I didn't understand them until one time I finally responded in Tagalog. And they're like, oh my gosh, she could speak Tagalog, right? But for me, my parents, they spoke to us in Tagalog, but it wasn't often. It was just when we were in trouble. But my grandma, she pretty much raised us, and she would ignore us if we would talk to her in English. Like she can speak English, because I've heard her speak English, but she would ignore us to force us to speak Tagalog. And I was telling her, I'm like, I don't need to know this. I'm in America. I need to learn, English. But I'm grateful that she made us speak Tagalog growing up because, like I said, a lot of times when you hear people and they think you can't speak it, they just get astonished. And so for me, I don't speak Tagalog often. I only do it usually like out of respect to elders, or my sisters and I would speak Tagalog when we don't want their husbands to understand what we're talking about. or my nieces and nephew, because we don't want the kids to understand what we're saying. So that's the only time we would use it. But so it's been really helpful because, if we only did things in English, then they would understand what we were saying. But yeah. But did you guys learn anything today?
Yeah, I can't speak Tagalog.
Yes, you can. A little.
A little.
You learned a
I
few
heard
words,
that
right?
intonation.
No, I've learned there's some really long words.
Yeah. And but you know what? Like I said, with the Tagalog language, a lot of it is really whatever the letter is, that's what it is.
Right.
And as long as your vowels are the softer vowels and not the harder ones, then it's easier. You just want to make sure your accent is in the right place because it could totally mean like something different. But yeah, so
Here in the
I hope you
South,
guys say that again.
here in the South, we draw out our vowels. We'll just hold on to it just a little bit too long.
That's what I kept doing the whole show.
See, I'm not from the South. I'm from California, so we don't do that. But I hope you guys learned some stuff, and I hope those who are tuning in had fun listening to our folks who don't speak Tagalog on a regular basis, because I was just cracking up the whole time. I was just cracking up the whole time. Even Melanie, our tech person here, was cracking up the whole time because she's more fluent in Tagalog, I think, than I am. But I just thought that was funny.
Rose
Okay.
says we did good. I don't think she's referring to me.
We all did good. So yes, I think it's all. Hey, just attempting, right? Okay, so let's go to our thinking cap and let's see if you guys know the answers. So let's go to the first one. What is known as the summer capital of back it up one. Oh, okay. So what was known as the summer capital of the world? And I think this is one. I mean, of the Philippines. And I think this is one of the places that we all went to, right?
Yeah, I think it's Baguio, right?
It is Baguio.
Baguio.
Baguio, because in
Baguio.
Baguio, it's up in the mountains, so it's much cooler. So in
Yeah.
the summertime, people would always go there. So the summertime, don't ever go to Baguio because it is crowded. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and since my parents retired, that's where they decided to build their house because they wanted the U.S. weather. So they're up in Baguio. All right, so that's very good. So whoever got that right. All right, next one. What is the national fish of the Philippines? Do any of you guys know what this is? Do you guys know what the answer is?
I'm guessing bangos.
Bangos. Yes, bangos is the
I
national
thought it was
fish.
Lapu Lapu.
No, it's bangos. All right. And then the last one, I'm hoping the last one everyone got right. Right? Which country did not colonize the Philippines?
China.
Yes, China. But you know what? There are a lot of Chinese
Yes.
folks in the Philippines.
Yes, there are.
My grandfather on my dad's side is Chinese. That's why my last name is D.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Oh,
It's Chinese. But he had passed before my dad grew up, so he didn't know how to speak Chinese. But all of my dad's siblings can
Yeah.
speak Chinese.
I know on my grandmother's side, there was Chinese. Yeah.
So there are a lot of Chinese in the Philippines, but they did not colonize the Philippines like we did.
All
All right, let's go look at our leaderboard to
Leaderboard.
see who is doing well. Let's see. Let's start there. I can't
It's
see.
Starting from the bottom.
Okay, you talk about because I can't see it, Nate.
So we got Roy Aquino, of course, one of our ministers here. Melanie, you have fallen from grace.
What?
Well, she already won, so she's making way for others. We also have V Gab, Leah Dayrit from the DFW area. Care to Win, also shout out to him. He's from Baton Rouge. Just go to the next slide. That's it. Try clicking it and then advancing.
Yes, yeah.
There we go. So we have Bourgeois. We kind of cut her off, though. From El Paso, Joanne Ross, Diane Silva, Christy Etta Cruz, Renz Diaz, Johnson family from Jacksonville, Koopy Poons, I think from Dallas, and Ivy Villanueva. Then lastly, let's see who's at the top.
Yeah, let's see who's at the top.
At the top, we have Rose Warwick and
Nice.
Mila Johnson, both from Jacksonville.
Uh-huh.
We were actually supposed to go to Jacksonville today, but we couldn't because of another event we had to be. But we promised we want to go there. We clearly can do it. So
We will do it in June.
We will do it. Also from there, Fredolyn Bohr, and we also have Leigh Hill, Ron Seaman, Norby Season, who's from Fort Worth, Oliver Gabrantina, and Oliver Villanueva.
Very good. So just keep tuning in. If you guys tune in every week, you have great chances because, we try not to make the questions so hard, but when we see that everyone's getting it correct, then we do have to kind of tie in one hard question. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and we have one segment for our church news. And so these are the events that's been happening in our district. And so the local congregations of the INCRadio Church of Christ held a Care for Humanity activities across the district of South Central States. Brethren in Biloxi, Dallas, Blue Ridge, Fort Worth, El Paso, Baton Rouge, Oklahoma, and Jacksonville. And just for our viewers, in case you don't know, this is in Mississippi, in Texas, in Louisiana, and Oklahoma, and Arkansas. So our district is spanned throughout the different states and southern United States. And what we did was hand out care packages filled with groceries and backpacks filled with school supplies and given out to our local communities. These supplies were given by the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, the FYM Foundation, which is a charitable arm of the Iglesia Ni Cristo. And so from the District of South Central States, this is Arnie for the Iglesia Ni Cristo Care for Humanity special coverage. All right, so that's what we did the past few weekends. And I know that other districts also were able to participate in our Care for Humanity. And that's something we like to do to help out our community because, you know, we want to make sure we're a part of the community, not just amongst ourselves. So, yeah. All right, our show is coming to an end. But before we end, I do want to give you guys a chance to give a shout out, you know, who you would like to shout out and maybe apologize to them for the things you guys said about them. Eric, go ahead. You want to start?
Just want to shout out to my beautiful, smart, loving wife who's very kind and forgiving.
I don't think you said anything bad.
I'm not
but
too bad.
But we do want to meet your wife. Nate?
I guess I'll shout out my magandang beautiful wife.
Is that to make up for all the wrong words you said?
Magandang beautiful wife. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Brother Beryl, who would you like to give a shout out to?
I would like to give a shout out first to Brother Ray Velasco for he's the resident minister here in Oklahoma City, and he allowed us to have this here in our local congregation. I also thank you also very much for having us, for having it here in Oklahoma City. And finally, my shout out is also to my beautiful wife, Sister Patricia Ravinera.
Okay, you have to say it in Tagalog though.
Yung pinakamagandang asawa.
Yes.
Very good, very good. And you know, I want to say thank you to Oklahoma City for allowing us to be here. We do want to visit all the other local congregations in South Central States. So if you would like for us to come, just send us an invite. The only thing we need from you is Wi-Fi. As long as we got Wi-Fi, we'll bring everything else and possibly guests also who could.
Oh no, we got 100-foot cable here. See.
But yeah, so internet. So we'll change that.
Going out the window there,
leading somewhere.
Yes. And then also we want to give a shout out to all of you who constantly tune in on a weekly basis. We try to make this an hour of fun so that you guys can forget about your stress in life and just enjoy it. And we hope you're enjoying what we are bringing to you. If there are certain topics you guys would like to discuss, if you would like to be a guest on the show, please feel free to reach out because, you know, the more people we have on, I think the more fun it is. And I'm very glad Eric had joined us today. I thought he was hilarious. Eric, thank you. And you're always welcome to join us anytime you would like.
Of course.
Melanie, do you want to give a shout out to anyone since you were helping us today with tech?
I would like to also shout out your beautiful wife and Brother Ray's beautiful wife because they made us breakfast today. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank you. And like I said, it's always we try to make this fun, and so we hope that you will continue to tune in. Next week we will be on location also, but that is a surprise. We won't let you know until you actually tune in. So we'll be on location next week, and I think next week's topic is going to be pretty good. So with that being said, thank you all for joining. We'll see you next week. And our final thanks to our INC radio station manager, Brother Wally Taray, our CFO coordinator and SEPC president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, and of course, our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
How do you guys say bye in Tagalog?
Magandang bye.
Sige na. Paalam. Right? Yes.
Ingat.
Ingat. Yes. Usually people just say sige na and take off.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio